Alrighty, who's in here? Who is in here? I don't know who's in here, but let's begin. Alrighty, so let's talk about a few things. So, if you guys are watching my live feed, you guys know I sustained an injury, as you can see right here. So, primarily, what's happening is it's going to stop a lot of my RC progress. So, what they're saying to me, I don't know if you guys can see this. What they're saying to me is the sprain that I got over here on the top side was pretty drastic. And then they're saying to me that the bottom part of the bone was about to be fractured. And since I've been working out a lot, I started developing cysts in my wrist. And motorcycle riding has done that too. So carpal tunnel will be happening, or it's already happened on my left hand. So I'm pretty sure it's both hands between handball, volleyball, and all the sports I did as a young brat. Kind of messes me up in doing a lot of things. Like I'm gonna have to start using a drill to get to a few things, and yeah. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna wait for a few more bodies to come in. We'll talk. We will talk. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get this thing going. We'll find out who's in the room. It's amazing. I can't even get my live feed. Library. Your videos. I wonder who's in here because I don't even know if I'm going live. Interesting. Let's see what's happening on the Geo Stuff L1 channel. Here we go. There we go. Woody, what's going on? Diecast Raceway Central. Well, I mean, you use your fingers and your hands. You beat off a lot. So, Joe, what's going on? My day's going well, my friend. Going well as it can be. So here's what had to stop. I have this lazy tenant that knew I got injured. He was so lazy he couldn't even shovel the driveway. Yeah, it's sad when people are just that selfish that can't even help you out. You look at these people and you say, they're a good friend. And I had a guy working on my construction on my wall in my dining room, and not only did he shovel, he threw salt down. He just started shoveling everything up. Didn't ask him to do it. What a great guy. There you go. So yeah, he did help me out, and you get to know who's good and who's not. The metabolically challenged people are very lazy, so just always remember that. Always remember that. So let's talk about a few things. So what's stopped and what's continuing. All right. So so the first thing. I'm trying to get in contact with Hobby Heroes. They're going to be helping me get the lap counter fixed up, which I'm dying to get the racetrack. I can't start my races without that lap counter. Everybody that has raced at Hobby Heroes has the transponder, and they need that lap counter. I already mounted the displays. I ended up doing this whole bunch of things for that, and can't have that set up as of this point. Um, so I stopped doing that. I'm still waiting for the upgrades that I'm doing for my Kyosho Mini Z 4x4. I have a brand new body for my Kyosho Mini Z Racing, which is going to be pretty cool. And what else am I sending up for? Well, somebody asked me, he was like, "Look, do you still have that Rustler Mama Monster?" And I said, "I still do." So they was like, "Oh, I'll showcase it one day. I haven't seen it in a while." So I said, "All right, no problem. I'll showcase the Rustler for you guys to know that I still have it. I'm never getting rid of that car. That is the main vehicle for my channel. Um, and what am I going to be driving? Well, I ended up doing a lot of upgrades with the UDR. I wanted to paint the body. I was thinking about painting the body orange and baby blue, or it's going to be orange and black, or maybe orange and lime green. I'm not too sure. Okay, all right. Um, Joe says, "What happened to you, Gio?" Well, in theory, I just butchered my wrist, and I'm going to be. Oh, and here's another thing. Since since my job thinks I'm a liability to drive, they took me off of work. So I could be off of work for 2 weeks. I could be off of work for 3 weeks. It all depends. Which definitely gives me more time to mess around with the RCs. I have tons of upgraded parts that I can install around this time, which I haven't had time to do anything for a while. So I'm going to start doing, upgrades and updates on all my RCs, and it gives me the opportunity to start painting these bodies. I have 20, I think it's like 20 or 21 clear bodies that I can paint. I don't know how it's going to work with it being cold outside. My garage is not relatively warm, but that's something that can happen very soon. Um, what else? Let me see. That Fox body looks badass, my brother. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's been beaten up a little bit. I mean, I don't even know if you can see it on camera. Yeah. So, um, that being said, so I'm waiting for the Mini Z track to be up and running. I'm gonna have to put that more on Danny to have that up and running as soon as possible. I'm still paying for the track, so I just want to make sure that the track is fully 110% operational. Tomorrow, I plan to take out the UDR and bash in my backyard because I have tons of area in the backyard. Um, I do want to get paddle tires for the UDR. I've wanted paddle tires for some time now, but because of my financial status right now, I'm going to have to hold off on that and just do the updates and upgrades of all the parts that I have available right now. So we'll see what happens in the next week or two because it's going to be snowing almost every other day. So we'll see what I'm going to be doing from that point on. All right. So I forgot which YouTuber wanted this, but I might as well do it and just go and meet. I mean, realistically speaking, let me just bring this down a little bit for you guys to get more of a visual. I mean, I got these guys that I'm trying to take out. Hold on. I got them waiting, and I had my X Max here, but it looks like the batteries on the X Max are shot. Either the batteries are shot, or what happens is that the ESC died. So one of the two things happened. So upon special request, I'm going to give you a quick visual of the Rustler 4x4, which is one of my flagship RCs. And a lot of these parts you can get, a lot of these parts you can't get. I think Traxxas making the colored parts have helped a lot of people match up. I'm not gonna say it was an idea that was taken from me, but whatever. Um, it's amazing. Traxxas ended up going more orange than anything. So, all right. So let's talk about the body. The body is the Pro Graphics body from Traxxas. There's only one of it. Um, one of these bodies, fully custom done. Bogey RC, what's going on? This body is very old. If you guys are looking at my channel, that was a major thing that a lot of guys were trying to race upon. This is before people started doing 100 miles per hour with anything. That was one of the original speed guys that were out there. So a lot of people were trying to get that 100 miles per hour. Not anybody can do 100 miles per hour. I mean, it's kind of minute at this point with the speed games. People are doing drag racing. People are doing top speed runs. I mean, there's so much things that's been done. But back then, they didn't even have pinions to even do this type of thing. So this is back then when I used to have Venom batteries, Spectrum controller, GRP tires are pretty huge. You guys remember the Jayco foam tires? This is before the BSRs. Lungsford Racing, that's titanium links. Decal over there. A lot of people haven't seen this, but on the back, oh, don't move. On the back of this is a nice little Traxxas logo thingy. Little minute things that you guys get to see. There's where the gasoline goes into the back. Yeah, so this is one of a kind body that was done on there. Woof! These batteries have to be dead. I mean, if you want to look at what's going on, these things have to be dead. Lewis LPRC, what's going on? Where the hell have you been? Just don't forget to give the video attention. Thank you very much, Joe. How you doing, Lewis LP? All right. So let's talk about the body, which people are very interested in. I'll try to give you the part numbers from what this is. Oh, man, this thing is heavy. I'm going to have to hold on to this. So I got T-Bone Racing in the front, T-Bone Racing in the rear. I ended up leaving the TRX bumper, so it stopped the air draft that ended up going into the car. Carbon fiber vinyl, which was done all around the car. These are Integy shocks, pretty much RPM, orange arms, front and rear. Titanium Lungsford links over there. I think it's just said Integy shocks. I don't remember where these came from. I believe these shock covers are from Bad Horsey. This is 1.5 ounces of weight in the front. If I can just see what the Spectrum servo is, I have no idea, man. I have the part list somewhere down there. 9040, I'm not too sure. These are the 50C Venom batteries, Spectrum straps over there. This is the, I don't even know what this is. This is from Spectrum, some receiver, I'm not too sure. This is running on the Mama Monster 1 motor, an ESC 2200 kV motor. There's my BSC on the back, Integy in the rear, wire mesh, which is going all around. RPM orange, which you don't even see that still. So, Integy transmission case, Integy pinion, spur, velocity drive shafts, GRP tires, extreme 17 millimeter hux adapters, Integy steering in the front. I believe it's RPM all around with the hub carriers and everything like that. Ceramic bearings for everything. I mean, this is my ceramic bearings, which will just keep rolling and rolling. See, this is what happens when you buy ceramic bearings. They're just so beautiful. It's on a different level. What else on this thing? RC screw kit, stainless steel screw kit that's installed into this as well. What else do I have in here? I think that's it. I think that's where we're at. I'm curious. I'm curious if these batteries are still alive. Watch this thing go up in flames. Do I have? No, I don't. Wait, hold on. Oh snap! Okay, let's. This thing hasn't been started in God knows how long. These batteries have to be stone dead. Stone dead. There's no way I'm going to get this thing on. All right, here we go. I'll be shocked. Oh. Wait. Turn off. Turn off. Before you explode. This is more of a nostalgic piece right now. Hold on, let me just This how's he have a bad wrist? Oh man. All right, what's let me see. Listen, I've been working. I've been working 2 full-time jobs, 80 hours a week. You're bugging. I've been doing it for the last 9 months. I'm basically banking money. Oh, I wish I can bank money. I'm so poor I can't even pay attention. Joe says Venom batteries are really good. Back in the days, the Venoms are good. Um, Kevin says, I remember when you did the orange wire covers and the shock covers. Wow, you're talking about 8, 9 years ago, buddy. Louis RPS is, I'm at work right now. I'll be in Queens tonight working on Colin Edison. All right. If you guys ever get the opportunity, definitely check out Louis LPRC's channel. He has a great X-Max video in Times Square when COVID was big. Let me see. Joe says it's alive. Joe starts laughing. So, yeah, so a lot of people are just interested in seeing the Rustler. They haven't seen it go even turned on in so long. It's been a while. It's been a while. I can't believe that thing even went on. I'm surprised. I'm totally surprised. So yeah, so that is the Rustler Mama Monster. Now, I'm sure you guys are just curious, and I might as well pull it out since I have it over here, and you guys are very interested about the Rustler systems. Let me put you guys in. I forgot who makes these body clips. DeBro, I think it is. They made it in orange. I'm not too sure. All right. So what I'm going to do is take him and put you on the side. Damn, you're heavy. And here we go. Oh, my wrist. Oh, you suck. Alrighty. Here. Let's see if I can just slide you on without putting the body on. There we go. Alrighty. So now we have RJ. RJ Rustler Jr. This is the Rustler 4x4. The Rustler 4x4 I ended up getting. There's a lot of things I ended up doing with this as of late. So on the Rustler 4x4, you're going to see a few things that a lot of Rustlers don't have, but I'll go down the list of what my Rustler has and what I want for my Rustler. So get ready, get set. All right, let's go. Alrighty, so as you can see, here's the body. Now the body, I ended up changing these, the top, I guess the body saver, whatever you want to call that, made that in green. I ended up changing the wing out in green. And if you look closely, those are the body screws that I ended up throwing in there. As you can see, it's aluminum with blue aluminum, and then as you can see, I have the stainless steel screw kit right there. So that was changed out. I have it in the back as well, just to give you guys a heads up. I got that on eBay. I think it's aesthetically, it made it pop a little bit with what I wanted to do with the RC. And let's talk about the RC itself. All right, so if you guys are gonna look, these are the Traxxas Wheels. I totally forgot what the name of these things are, but they're the upgrades for the Rustler. I don't even know what they are. If anybody over there knows what the hell they are, just give me a heads up. I really appreciate that. Those are the upgrades that, man, if you guys know what it is, just tell me. All right, so let's start from the front into the back, and then we'll work our way up, on everything. So I got the aluminum blue hexes for the internal part, and then for the outside part, the blue nut. This RPM bumper is specifically for the Stampede 4x4, but it also works for the Rustler 4x4. If you look closely on this side, I'm terribly sorry, I'm going to be holding this one hand. Stainless steel screw kit from RC Screws. Proline progressive shocks. These should be from Bad Horsey. Traxxas Blue Links with RPM orange. Traxxas green arms. I got the Velocity drive shafts. As you can see internally, I do have the Traxxas TRX aluminum in there, hub carriers, steering hubs. What servo do I have in here? Oh, this has to be a Spectrum, right? If I'm not mistaken, I threw a Spectrum in here. A waterproof Spectrum. I doubt it. You can see in there. I don't think it gives you enough light. See that little blue somewhere in that blue over there? Spectrum. All right. So we're going from the back. As you can see, that's the blue aluminum wheelie carrier. Sway bar kit in the rear as well. Also Traxxas aluminum blue in the back, which is right there. Green RPM link ends, aluminum hub carrier, Traxxas blue arms, progressive shocks from Proline Racing in the back, Velocity drive shafts, and to my favorite company of all, Dusty Motors. Definitely check them out at dustymotors.com. You should be able to get an RC shroud for whichever RC that you have. So that's something cool for you to have. I got that in green. What else? I believe in here I have a steel. What is it? A steel gears. I believe I got steel gears. I'm pretty sure I got steel gears. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take the shroud off. And oh, what are you doing connected? All right, so as you can see, I have the Traxxas Link telemetry expander. I ended up putting the Tech Flex on there. As you can see, the aluminum back there, which is blue. I should have got it in green, but I got it in blue. And I am running a 6400 mAh 11.1 battery in there. As you can see, the stainless steel screw kit all over the place. And I'm not too sure if that Traxxas blue one came out, you know, the sensor drive shaft. I was hoping that Techno RC would have something new, but they never did. And I believe the fan, I ended up having to throw the fan on there. And I think that's it for the upgrades. I mean, if you guys know about RCs, you know I dump a lot of money into these cars, which hopefully does transpire to something that's pretty cool. So, okay, G, I gotta go for now. Time to make some money. Later, fellas. Take it easy, Lewis. Have a good one. All right. So that is the Rustler 4x4. I know you guys are very interested in finding out about that. And since I'm over here, I might as well give you another update on boom, 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 boom. Oh, God. Here we go. This is what happens when you have a bad wing. Oh. We're going to go front to back again. Bam. The Traxxas Max. All right. Do I hate this body? Yes, I do. I do hate this body. I'm not a fan of the body. So we're going to see what's going on. What's RC Steven? What's going on? So I'll give you an update of what this is. I ended up taking it into the backyard, into the snow. It was pretty cool. Didn't get. I bashed around a little. Bashed around a little bit with it. With all the snow, I didn't get nothing damaged on it, but I want to change out this body for like a white and orange. So that's going to be in the near future. Kind of like the way this is white and orange. I want to do white and orange over here, and this is going to change up. So let's talk about the top. As you can see, the top is white. That's the body saver, whatever, and then there's another body saver in the rear. I did not get the upgrades right here as of yet. That will be coming in the near future. So let's talk about from front to back again. So got the light kit for the front. Got the light kit for the rear. I think they come in a set. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. I ended up going with the upgraded Traxxas Link, the steering links, whatever they ended up calling them, to make it all, you know, set up to the way they are on the X-Max instead of having the cheap version. Stainless steel screw kit. I don't have any T-Bone Racing on this as of yet. If you're looking at the tires, these are the 3.5s. Usually that you see these on the E-Revo or something like that. They fit perfectly on the Max. As you can see, I have the orange 17 millimeters right there. It does come with orange shocks, but I had to get the orange caps. Also, this has the expansion kit, you know, for the arms. As you can see, I had to get expansion links as well. That's in orange, in aluminum. I had to get the steel drive shafts, and if you guys know the price tag on the steel drive shafts, it is insane. Steering hubs, hub carriers, as you can see, it's orange aluminum in the back. As I work my way backwards, once again, Dusty Motors. Dusty Motors definitely has one of the best shrouds out there. Dusty Motors, check them out at dustymotors.com. I like them. I do. Alrighty, so in the back. Oh, as you can see, a lot of white parts. A lot of white parts that are in here. Ray, what's going on? Pleasure having you here, Ray. As you can see, I have the shock orange caps, RC screw kit. Most of my parts are in white. That's the theme that I'm going with. It's going to be white, and orange. Here's the Pro. This is the Proline Badlands 3.8s in the rear. In the rear, I got the 17 millimeter hubs. I have the steel drive shafts, just like in the X-Max. And internally, I do have nothing but the select module for the lights, and I have the telemetry right here, the TQI telemetry expander, which you should be able to see it right now. There we go. What upgrades do I want on this car? Well, I want to get a better servo. That's going to be the main priority for this car. I saw how it drove. These tires are a lot bigger. They're a lot heavier. You definitely need a better servo. I got the battery, the 4S battery that's installed over here. That's the one thing that I want to have on this car. I have to do the body. I already have the body available to do it. So I'm going to have that. I haven't even named this one yet, so we're gonna see what I'm gonna name it in the near future. What else? What else do I need for this car? I know I want that. The servo I want, the new body I'm getting, and I think that's it for this car. Yeah, I think I'm done. Once I get the new body and the new servo, which I have to buy the servo adapter, this car should be done. Yeah, there we go. The car will be done. All right, so that is on the future of the Max. Max got a little bit of weight onto it. All right, so why not bring this guy over here? This guy's gonna be a little bit bigger. Come. Oh man, you're heavy. Here we go. Let's pull you back so people can see you in all your glory. Let me get this going. Here we go. Alrighty, so what am I doing with you? One of my favorite RCs is the UDR. The UDR is by far one of the most meticulous cars. If you guys can look underneath, I changed out all the equipment to have this type of metallic. I had to do a full tear down. It was a pretty great video for you guys to check it out. I got the hot racing. There's a lot of hot racing stuff that's in here. T-bone racing here, T-bone racing here, T-bone racing in the back to protect all. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about when it comes down to the black or the gray, whatever they call it. Oh man, my wrist. That's what it looks like. Okay. And this protects over here. This is going to be scratched up immediately, so I have to change this out. I got to change out the arms. Once again, I got to get my finances up. But the arms have to be changed out to something better. I mean, I've driven this a few times, and there has to be something done with these, because those are the first things that go. Now, for you guys that don't know that I drive this thing, here's a little bit of a close-up of being beat up and stuff like that, and I have my T-bone racing protectors and stuff like that, but it is what it is. What upgrades and updates am I going to do with the UDR? Well, I have a 17-ounce Savox silver that's already in here. I have the lights that are set up in here, which was a cool little feature. I changed out the whole cage into that silver titanium looking thing, whatever you want to call it. I ended up changing the panels to hot racing. I do need to change out the links in the front and in the rear to hot racing as well. That's going to be something that's going to be done in the future video. The body needs to be changed. The internal drivers, I do have the internal drivers, and I want to color that so it looks like it matches with the body. We're going to be doing that. And yeah, maybe I'll just put this. I'll put this RC on a tripod, and then just start filming in the backyard. We'll see what happens. I mean, this thing is pretty dope, but I do want to get those paddle tires. I want to definitely get those paddle tires. I have to. I spend money on stuff like this, which, look at the size of this. That's the X Max. These are the trenchers that I have over here. I took the trenchers off and I put the paddle tires on, and I was about to drive around with my X Max, and it didn't happen because, like I said, the ESC either died or the batteries died. I'm not too sure. I mean, they were tested. I ended up using the Traxxas Bluetooth adapted easy charging, and they all look good. So I'm not too sure if the ESC just took a dump, and we'll see what happens after that. What are you guys saying? Hi everyone. Joe says, name it Ghost because it's majority white and a little bit of orange. Who knows? Who knows what I'm gonna name this thing? So yeah, so that's where we're at. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I was over here sitting down. I'm not gonna be able to do anything because of my wrist. As of right now, the track is a little bit suspended, so I'm a little bit beat up. I don't think I need surgery, but I don't know. Who knows? I'm playing it by ear with everything that's been happening in my life. Yeah, you deal with it, I guess, right? Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. Definitely give me a thumbs up. I like to syndicate my videos. It's not like I'm making money. You guys know that. I'm not making money on this YouTube thing. If you guys are in it to make money, then I'm probably gonna either break all my RCs against a wall, light them up on fire, or have them have intimacy with another RC and make another baby. So if that's the content that you want, not on this channel. Everything is about customizing, Pimp My Ride, and all this other stuff. Tips and tricks on what you need to buy, tips and tricks on what you shouldn't buy, and just an all-out fun. If you guys ever get the opportunity to check me out on my Grey Goose time, that's probably going to be happening sooner than later. So you're definitely going to see that. Sinister, what's going on? So definitely check out a few things that are going to be happening within the channel. Hopefully, guys, you'll be able to check this out. Hopefully, the Mini Z racing will start up sooner than later. And if push comes to shove, your boy has to buy another RC. The last two RCs I got were the Mini Z 4x4 and the Axial SCX 24. So it's kind of like a little bit of a tease. Your boy needs to upgrade his game. So, thank you, beautiful angel. But yeah, no, definitely, give me a thumbs up. It definitely appreciates, appreciated when you guys are able to help out with everything that I'm doing on the channel, and we'll see what transpires in the near future. This is your opportunity to ask me any question. Like, which is the next RC you think I should buy? That's it? That's all? Now, one question. I've been diarrhea of the mouth for I don't even know how long. Alright, so I guess that's it. Alrighty, well, thank you very much for attending this. We're going to see what's happening in a few. Like I said, I'm going to be out of commission for a little while. The cool thing I'm going to give you guys a heads up is it's going to have a little bit of a wintry mix. I'm hoping the fact that I'm going to be off for a couple weeks. Let me see. What car are you getting? That's from Matt Young. That's a good question, Matt. Either A, I'm going to be upgrading the Limitless, or B, I'm going to sell the Limitless. So we'll see what happens. Lewis says, what do you recommend for a beginner? Well, it all depends on what you want to do. It depends if you want to bash around with your kids, or you want to play in the snow, play in the sand, do speed runs. You got to be a little bit more specific. Do you want to crawl? I mean, if you want an all around great RC, I would say the slash 4x4. If you want a crawler, the Axial SCX10 um, or the TRX4 from Traxxas. If you're looking for a regular beginner, I would say the Rustler 4x4, the Rustler two-wheel drive brushed, the Stampede two-wheel drive brushed, or the Bandit brushed. Easy to work on, very inexpensive. You can get them under 175 with everything. Um, Now, if you're looking for, remember, the more you spend, the more you're spending. So, like, if you got something like this, you're looking at 850 or something like that, and then you are looking at the batteries are going to cost you another with the charger. What is it going to be? Another 100, 200 bucks for that. And then if you want to upgrade, yeah, you're looking at $1,500 by the time you're all said and done. So you have to look at when people who buy like e-revos. Oh my God, e-revos $550. It's not only that, you got to buy two batteries, you got to buy the charger, and eventually you're going to have to do upgrades. Even though the e-revo 2.0 has been built pretty well, you are still going to want to upgrade. So just know you got to be in your price range. All right. So Matt, I don't know what I'm getting. We'll see. Beautiful Angel, what's next? What's next? Well, the track was supposed to be next, and the track is not going to. If I don't get Danny to fix the lap counter, it's game over when it comes down to the track. So I need the lap counter fixed as soon as possible. So, so the guys that used to race are able to race on that track because they have the transponder to do the lap counter because their names are still in the computer. So I definitely need that component to work. So we'll see what happens on that part. Matt Young says, upgrade, upgrade, bud, upgrade it, possible. Lewis says, Basher slash 4x4. Get yourself the slash 4x4 Platinum or the slash 4x4 Ultimate. The best basher I have ever had has to be the Stampede 4x4 by far, but you definitely need to buy trenchers for it and a sway bar kit. And that's one of my favorite bashing RCs ever built. I hear the Hoss tries like that, but Stampede 4x4 all day, every day. So, yeah. So on that note, thank you everybody for coming in. I really appreciate you guys checking out the channel and seeing me relax, broken at this point. Maybe I should have some Grey Goose and see what's going on. You guys that have been part of the channel know when I start doing Grey Goose, I start giving away a whole bunch of stuff. So, let me see. Beautiful Angel says, well, good luck. I hope you get it done. I was looking forward to watching the races. Yes, I was looking forward to doing the races. I can't invite nobody over without that lap counter. If you were able to see my last video, or the video before that when I was in the garage, I mounted two displays. So the displays are ready. One side's going to be the lap counter. The other side's going to be Zoom. I found that's going to be $150 for the year, and I'm able to Zoom people. I think it's around 100 people, so it's going to look like a crowd that's watching the races. So we'll see what's going to have. Do you have any HPI kits? This is from Sinister RC. I never bought anything from HPI, and thank God, since they are out of business. So it was sad what happened to HPI, but yeah, no, I have nothing, absolutely nothing from HPI. That was going to happen with Traxxas. I'm not Traxxas, Axial. It was a whole big corporation thing where they were not making any parts, and Traxxas ended up, that was the end for Arma. When HPI got hit over the head, Arma came through, and they ended up, rocking the RC world. So, a little bit of history for you guys. Just a little bit of history. Um, Last but not least, if you guys are looking onto my channel, you'll notice that I'm missing a few RCs. We had to say goodbye to the Axial Yeti XL. Hard times, you know. I had to sell the Yeti XL, which it ended up going to a good home, so I'm not complaining about that. Um, the Yankee TRX4, that is gone. That went to, realistically speaking, it wasn't even mine. it was um, it was somebody else's that had a whole bunch of stuff cool with it. So that ended up going back to its rightful home. I had it for a little while, but it ended up going home. And did I get rid of anything else? Uh, Eddie, what's going on? And I think that's it. I think the next RCs that I'm trying to get rid of is going to be the Yeti 110 scale, but I don't want to get rid of it because I probably have $1,500 into the car, other than the car. And Jess, sorry, my little cousin Damien will let me watch the whole thing. Yeah, sorry, Jess. Good and you. Eddie says good and you. Yeah, chilling, man. Just doing my thing. Um, so the Yeti XL I'm trying to get rid of. The Yeti Junior, I'm probably gonna have to give that away for the Yeti. What about Joe says? What about the Traxxas boat? I'm not getting that rid of that thing. Are you crazy? The Traxxas boat is staying in the arsenal. It's mostly the Axial stuff that's leaving. The only thing from Axial that I'm going to keep is my SCX-10-1 and probably the Yeti. The Yeti. I mean, depending. I mean, if somebody traded me that Yeti, I would give somebody the Yeti, which is probably $2,000 worth of stuff, um, a slash a slash 4x4 rally, which is pretty much LCG, brand new, never been driven, and the Yeti Junior, and I would probably trade that all in with batteries, I believe, for a low C5T. That is my dream truck. The low C5T. I have gotten so many cars and I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars. The low C5T has been the one that's avoided my grasp. You know, I could have got it when I bought the Max and the Limitless at the same time with all the parts, and the low C5T is the one that's been eluding my hands. So if anybody wants to make a deal, hit me up. And no, I'm not going to take a used low C5T because every one of my cars is new. Um, and I'm not going to sell you garbage. You're not going to bring up a beat up low C5T to me. So they're just throwing that out there. Whoever's interested in something like that. And no, I'm not going to take a low C5T with. I don't need that many. I don't need upgrades. I just want the low C5T brand new in the box. You could take every one of my upgrades. The Axial Yeti has a 1/8 scale motor ESC, the Sidewinder 8. Um, it has Vanquish products all over that thing, Proline, extra body, extra people that go into the body that have never been painted, and everything else. So, yeah, the low C, Joseph's low C5T, it's phenomenal badass RC. I want to get one myself. It's a lot of money. I could have bought the low C5T 10, 20 times over, and I never did, which is sad, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, once again, thank you very much for stopping by. There is going to be um, an upgrade. I mean, I'm probably just going to shoot a video for you guys. So let's see what's going on. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. I know I went a little bit over than I expected. Rate, comment, subscribe to all my fellas up on YouTube.